Hello everyone! Today I am going to do a book haul. I have been wanting to do this for ages, but I've never got around to it, so now I finally get to do it. And we are definitely setting the scene today because unfortunately today it's raining. I went up and sorted the horses out this morning. I had to walk home and got absolutely soaked. So now I've come back, I've dried off, and I'm going to do this book haul for you. I don't generally do for me this is quite a big book haul. I tend to buy one or two books at a time, but I got an Amazon voucher for Christmas, so I thought that I would use it to buy myself some books. So yeah, I have 4 non-fiction books and 2 fiction books. I bought all of these with the Amazon voucher apart from one. So yeah, I shall start with the non-fiction first, then I'll go into the fiction. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first book is called Practical Mindfulness, a step-by-step guide. It's from the publishers DK. I originally saw this book in the Lake District last September when I was away with my cousin. We came over from Australia. We went to the Lake District for a few days, and I saw this book in one of those little individual bookshops in Grassington. And I love these sort of books, like these kind of self-help, kind of self-improvement books, those sort of things. I really enjoy them, but the thing is that I don't like them when they're just paragraph after paragraph of writing. I like things to be broken down, and I like this book because it has lots of pictures and diagrams in it as well as writing. So I'll show you the inside. So it's like that. So as you can see, it has things like it has your paragraphs of your writing, but it also includes diagrams and all those other sort of things like that. So this book is basically like it says on the front. It's a guide to mindfulness. Mindfulness is something that I am trying to work on. My mind's always thinking about other things that are like in the future and stuff. So what mindfulness does is brings you back to the current moment, and this book helps you achieve that. So it has things in it, like it starts off about what mindfulness is, it goes a bit about that, and then it does about skills and techniques and skills that you can use, and it also has stuff like meditations, guides that you can use in here. So yeah, I've only read a couple of pages of this so far, but so far I have been enjoying it, and I am looking forward to seeing what I think of it for the rest of the book. The second non-fiction book I had is another one that I've also been wanting for a while, and it is The Complete AtoZ Dictionary of Dreams. Be Your Own Dream Expert by Ian Wallace. I've seen this book for ages, and I'm the sort of person who's really interested in dreams and the meaning of dreams, because I have some really crazy dreams sometimes, I must admit. So I've always wanted something like this, so then if I remember a dream when I wake up and I'm like, oh, what does that mean, I can use this to help me find the meaning of it. Now I've read the majority, there's like an introduction bit at the beginning about dreams and how to use this dictionary to find the meaning of your dreams, and it gives you examples and all that sort of thing. And then it's based, like it says, it's a dictionary. So on the inside, you see, so it has all these words in alphabetical order, and then it has a meaning underneath. So say if you have a dream and there's a hat in it for some reason, so it says, the ability to present my self-image to other people by drawing attention to my individual viewpoint and making it seem attractive. So the meanings to these words are slightly different to what I was expecting in here, but I haven't had a chance to really use this book properly yet. But I'm very much looking forward to kind of getting to use it more and kind of breaking down what your dreams mean, because sometimes you can have really weird dreams, you know, and it's just kind of interesting to kind of find out what they mean. Right, okay, all the next books are fiction books. The first one I'm going to show you, I didn't actually buy with all the other books from Amazon. I bought it from Waterson's because I had a voucher from there. So the book is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Now, if you watched my last video, I'll leave the link to it in the description down below. Jane Austen is one of my favourite authors of all time. I love her stories. Of all time. I've never read Sense and Sensibility or Persuasion. They're two of my favourites. I've only read Pride and Prejudice, which I have a book in my bookcase over there. But I've been wanting to buy the book for Sense and Sensibility for ages because I've watched the BBC film, but I've never got around to reading the book. So, and I'm also very particular about which cover I was going to get, because my Pride and Prejudice one is the Penguin Red Classics one, and I've struggled to find the Sensibility version for it, and I was going to buy it because I eventually found it, but I thought, this is a hardcover, the other one isn't, the Penguin Red Classics aren't, so I thought if I buy a hardcover it'll last longer. So I got this from Waterstones, and it's a very beautiful cover, blue with pink flowers all over the front. Can't find a blurb on it, but I'll try and describe the story to you. It's about Dashwood sisters and the story about them, and it's obviously with Jane Austen's stories, there's a love story in there. So it's definitely my top 3 of Jane Austen stories. And it's just really lovely and heartwarming to read stories. So I will get back to you on what I think of the book, because it's always interesting when you watch a film or a TV series first, and then you read the book, or the other way around, and you can compare the differences and the similarities. So yeah, I will let you know how I get on with this. Now, the next 3 books are all the other fiction books which I got from Amazon. So next one that I got is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Ali. I'm not even going to pronounce the last name because I don't want to mess it up. Looks like this. Now, I've not heard masses about this book. I've watched a couple of booktube videos and I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 that's included this book. Because I originally saw it on Amazon, and then I did a bit of research to see what people thought of it, because it looked quite interesting. So I'll read you the back. Dante can swim, Ari can't. Dante is articulate and self-assured. Ari has a hard time with words and suffers from self-doubt. Dante gets lost in poetry and art. Ari gets lost in thoughts of his older brother who is in prison. Dante is fair-skinned. Ari's features are much darker. It seems that a boy like Dante, with his open and unique perspective in life, would be the last person to break down the walls that Ari has built around himself. But against all odds, when Ari and Dante meet, they develop a special bond that will teach them the most important truths of their lives and help define the people they want to be. But there are big hurdles in their way, and only by believing in each other and the power of their friendship can Ari and Dante emerge stronger on the other side. This is something probably a little bit different that I would go for. I'm very much a contemporary reader, like all those heartwarming stories and love stories and all that sort of thing. but this seems like quite a good read, and I'm very excited to see what I think of it, because it's something different, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Next book is one that, when I've seen reviews about this, it's been really good, and I think Emma Blackery in her top 10 books of 2015. I think this was her, I think it was her second to best book of 2016. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that, but it was definitely in her top 5 books, and that is The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson. Now, I found this book quite interesting because when I first saw it, I think I saw it in W.H. Smith's, I think, and I saw the cover, I was like, oh, that's quite interesting, what's that about? And then when I read the back, it kind of all made sense about why it was like this. So I'll read you the back of it. It says, 2 outsiders, 2 secrets. David longs to be a girl, Leo wants to be invisible. When Leo stands up for David in a fight, an unlikely friendship forms, but things are about to get messy, because at Eden Park School, secrets have a funny habit of not staying secret for long. So this book is basically about a boy who wants to be a girl, and about his journey and friendship with this other boy. So I find this topic rather interesting. I've never seen a book written about like a fiction book about this sort of subject before, so I'm really excited to read this and to see what I think of it. The last book that I bought is Cider with Rosie by Laurie Lee. Now, I first heard of this story last year. The BBC brought out a book. They brought out a one TV show, an adaptation of this book, and my mum recorded it for me, and I watched it because she thought I would like it. And I really enjoyed the TV show that they did of it, the adaptation. So I thought I would try the book and see what I think of it. So it's only thin, so it should be quite a short read. I'll read you what it says on the back. It says, Cider with Rosie is a wonderful, vivid memoir of a childhood in a remote Cotswold village, a village before electricity and cars, a timeless place on the verge of change, growing up amongst the fields and woods and characters of the place. Laurie Lee depicts a world that is both immediate and real and belongs to a now distant past. So, if you don't quite understand that, basically this book is about Laurie's childhood growing up in the village in the Cotswolds, and obviously I've not read the book, but I saw the show, and it was just one of those really heartwarming stories. And in the adaptation, the actors didn't actually say much. It was a voiceover more. So I'm really excited to see the difference between the book and the TV adaptation, and compare the two and see which I like better, or whether I like both of them at the same time. You never know. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I no doubt that if I enjoy it, it will definitely be in the favourites, just like the rest of these books. So I think that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little book haul. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment down below if you would like me to do more book related videos, because I am planning on doing another book video at some point. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I have one planned. But yeah, if you would like me to do more, then definitely let me know, because I love books. I don't buy books very often, but whenever I do, I'm more than willing to share them with you guys. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!